Hey, listen up. Blueprint. I hand drawed that. I done already built one, and when I built the first one, then I sketched this out so I would know how to build a second one. We got the blueprint. Let's just put it right there, and I'll refer to that occasionally. And let's get it over here and get on with this show. We're not going to be tiring. We're going to get it done. And as always, a word of caution. A word of caution might be in order. Let's put that over there for sure. A word of caution may be in order. If you skill saw, we're gonna have a skill saw going, and if you're kind of skittish of skill saws, then you know, fast forward through it. You won't have to deal with it. But we are gonna have a skill saw to come into play in this project. A hammer, a square, and a couple of pencils and some nails. That's about it. Scrap lumber. First off, we need the... See, that's the reason you need a blueprint. We need 3 pieces, 15 inches long. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to use them. Let's see, right here. These are going to be too short. So we'll get rid of them. That's going to be too short. That's too short. And let's see, right there is, we may have to call this one back in play. That's a treated board. This is a long one. We'll try to keep that aside for something later. And that leaves us with 3 and 3. You know, keep a close tally on your wood supply. And I don't know, I've saw different something, but we'll let that be the end down yonder. We'll let that be the end up here. And I'll put that right down there. And we'll let this one be in the middle because it's not the right side, but it's the right length, which is kind of, we may... Keep a clean worker. Kick that aside. Let's come up here and get at this with gusto, so to speak. And we're going to need that. Now the next thing I'm going to need is 2 2x4s, 39 inches long. Okay, that one that we throw aside is 35. It won't do the job. So we'll bring this one into play. Let's see what we've got here. That's a little crooked. So is that one. So we're going to have to make 2 cuts on this one right here. Let's see. We'll pencil us off one right there and snip her off. So, you know, if we've got about 80 inches, which we don't have, so we'll snip that off and go from there. Check it, make sure you're square, and we are. So we got us that's a good end down yonder. We need 39 inches. I done some measuring. Okay, that's right. I done some measuring beforehand that I built. Now we have to have 4 of these. The first one of these I built. And this size right here, you can put your mark on the side you want to saw on. But I found out that about 5 sets of flywheels, that gives you 10 flywheels, is about all you can manage around on kind of weight. crooked. I can see that end's crooked immediately. So is that one. I'm gonna cut these 439s and we'll be back. 4 pieces. I hear that train leaving town out yonder. Okay, we need 2 of these. What we have to do is nail this together. So one of them will go right here, like right there, and the other one will go over yonder, and we'll nail all this together. Yeah, we'll put a square on it. We won't leave it go like this right here. There will be a square brought into place later. It's all right. Now we'll square it up. We'll get everything in square and nail it fast. We need 4 pieces, 21 and a half. We've got them all marked. Let's see. These 4 pieces are the end uprights like this, and the flywheel will fit right in here. So I'll nail these off true and plumb, and we'll be back. Got them uprights nailed fast, true and plumb. Back to the workbench. Now the 2, we cut 4 of those if you remember. Well, should have been paying more attention to the blueprint than sawing wood. I got 36" long on them 2 bottom ones and 39 long on the top, and there was a reason for that. So, now that I've got this whole bottom piece nailed together and these down here are 39, I have to cut it down so that the top pieces right here will go from one end to the other. So the simple thing to do, and I done already cut this into 15 inches. I'll slide it right underneath there. But what I have to do is take 3 inches out of this. And I told you on the get-go way back yonder years ago, if I made a mistake or something, I'd bring it to your attention. So the bottom pieces for 5 sets of flywheels, which would be 10, is 36 inches long. So let's saw that off, nail her back together, and carry on with this project. Actually ended up with a little bit more support to the point where that I think I might just go ahead and add another one down here, and it really be strong and good enough. But now that I took that 3/8 section out, if you measure down yonder again, it's 36 inches is what we want. And that in turn will make this right here fit up here as a header. I'll nail all this together and return. Now what I've done, I'll show it to you. What I've done is I sawed that 3/8 section out of there, straight across there, and added that support underneath the bottom right there. It just was, you know, a handful of nails and another piece of board to set that right. And then I nailed this top piece up here fast on that side. And then what I'm going to do is nail this top piece secure on these 2 posts, and then I'll cut a piece of plywood 15 inches, that's the distance across through yonder, 15 inches by 39 long. I don't have a piece 39, so I'll just saw 2 pieces and put them together wherever they're at. We're getting this on the road. Flywheels to move. Let's get on with it. Here on the east coast of Arkansas, it's 3 minutes past 2 o'clock in the day. 3 minutes past 2. And I cut this piece of plywood, and I'm going to put it right on the top right here and nail it on there, and that will this one goes on top of the other one I built, and then I will build another one. It'll be 3 units high, 3 units tall. One more nail. Finished with that. It's all built. And my piece of plywood there was not long enough, so I did have a piece of filler right there, and there's where I sawed that out. Put that back together. No harm, no foul. Everything will be okay. The way you use this, let's get a flywheel. The way you use this is there is a reason for this type of madness. But you see that flywheel fitted? It fitted right in there. Rest on the wood pieces on both sides. Don't make no bottom contact. So it, you know, it's up a little bit. And the distance between here and here is when you roll the flywheel out, it has to be the distance between the braces has to be where to clear the flywheel, and we got about a 1/2 inch right there. And then when it goes back in there, it's where it should be. And like I say, this is enough for 10 flywheels. And there's another one that this is set on the floor. There's another one sets on top of it, and another one sets on top of that. That'll be 15 sets of McCormick-Deering flywheels. You can do the math on that. Now let's build one more and get them on the trailer. We're going to take these to Middle Tennessee. Shop Dog Sam here on the east coast of Arkansas. $15, 23.5 all total, at 39 inches long all total, and right there's where I made that splice out. Put that extra 2x4 underneath right there to support that and to connect them together. And I didn't have one over here, and I was looking at it and everything, and that span right there, I just went on ahead and added that other 15-inch long 2x4 underneath there to kind of even it up right. And this one right here will go on the bottom to support everything. And now that I've did this one, the one that I built just now earlier, I'll go ahead and add these two cross pieces in it so they'll match up. Yeah, we got that in there loaded on the trailer. Got them flywheels up in yonder ready to go. And then we got the other one right there on standby. Let's tote them flywheels up here and fill that one up. 10 of them will fit in there. The show goes on. Time to turn the page.